Only a handful of NFL owners have ever made a move so unexpected that it instantly changes the future of an entire franchise. And now, Jimmy Haslam just did exactly that. No warning, no leaks, no slow buildup, just one decision, and suddenly, the Cleveland Browns are in chaos. Fans are confused, players are reacting, and insiders are calling this a turning point moment for the entire organization. Because this isn't just about one move, it's about power, pressure, and a team that might be closer to collapse than anyone realized. To understand what just happened, you have to understand the man behind it. Jimmy Haslam isn't just an NFL owner, he's one of the most aggressive decision-makers in football. Since buying the Browns in 2012, Haslam has built a reputation for one thing: not waiting. Coaches fired quickly, front offices reshuffled, big risks taken without hesitation. And sometimes those risks backfire. But Haslam doesn't see himself as reckless, he sees himself as a fixer, someone trying to restore a franchise that has struggled for decades. The problem? Every move he makes carries massive consequences. And now, with stars like Deshaun Watson under pressure and expectations sky high, this latest decision might be the most dangerous one yet. The Browns were supposed to be stable. After years of rebuilding, they finally had a roster full of talent, a defense that could dominate, and a quarterback they invested everything in. But things didn't go as planned. Deshaun Watson hasn't returned to his Houston form. The offense has struggled with consistency, and behind the scenes, tension has been building. Reports suggest disagreements inside the organization, coaching decisions, player usage, even long-term direction. And that's where Jimmy Haslam steps in. Because when things feel out of control, he takes control. This sudden move wasn't random. It was a reaction to pressure. Pressure from fans, pressure from expectations, and pressure from a roster that might be slipping away. But here's the risk. Every time Haslam invests, things don't always get better. Sometimes they get worse. The narrative around the Browns is brutal. They can't get it right. That franchise is cursed. They wasted their window. Fans have seen this story before. Big hype, big expectations, and then disappointment. Even Deshaun Watson has become a target. Critics say he's not the same player anymore, that the Browns made the wrong bet, that no matter what they do, it won't work. And now Haslam's sudden move is adding fuel to that fire, because instead of stability, it looks like panic. And in the NFL, panic decisions rarely lead to success. But then something changes. The Browns start showing flashes. The defense dominates. The offense clicks just enough to win games. And suddenly, people start believing again. Maybe this team isn't broken. Maybe Deshaun Watson just needed time. Even Haslam's aggressive approach starts to look justified. Wins fix everything. Confidence builds. And for a moment, it feels like the Browns are finally turning the corner. And then it falls apart. A bad loss, a costly mistake, a game they should have won, gone. The momentum disappears overnight. Criticism comes back stronger than ever. And suddenly, that hope, gone. This is the cycle the Browns can't escape, and it's exactly why Haslam made his move. The Browns story isn't just about today, it's about decades of frustration. A franchise once proud, now fighting to rebuild its identity. From constant coaching changes to failed quarterbacks, the team has been stuck in a loop. When Haslam took over, he promised something different, a new era, a winning culture. But building that isn't easy, especially in a league where one bad decision can set you back years. So Haslam kept pushing, changing leadership, taking risks, trying anything to break the cycle. And that mindset led to one of the biggest moves in franchise history, trading for Deshaun Watson, a move meant to change everything. At first, it looked like it might work. The Browns had talent everywhere, Playmakers, defense, coaching structure, everything was in place. Expectations skyrocketed. Analysts started mentioning Cleveland as a serious contender, and for a moment, it felt real, like the years of struggle were finally paying off. But cracks started showing. Inconsistency, injuries, questionable decisions, and most importantly, uncertainty at quarterback. The same issue that haunted the Browns for years wasn't fully gone. Every team faces a moment where everything is tested. For the Browns, that moment came under pressure. National spotlight, big expectations, and the results? Mixed. Some games showed promise, others raised serious questions, and through it all, Haslam was watching. Game 1, strong performance, confidence builds. Game 2, offensive struggles, questions return. Game 3, big win, fans believe again. Game 4, turnovers, criticism explodes. Then injuries hit, adjustments fail, pressure builds. Again and again, the same pattern. Good to bad, to hope, to collapse. And every time it happens, the noise gets louder. Fans demand answers, media pushes narratives, and inside the organization, tension grows. Until finally, Haslam steps in. The lowest point isn't just a loss, it's when belief disappears, when fans stop defending the team, when players start feeling the pressure. That's where the Browns are now. And that's why this move matters so much. This decision isn't just about today, it's about resetting the future, changing direction, taking control. Haslam believes this is the move that fixes everything, but belief isn't enough. If this works, the Browns could finally break through. The talent is there, the opportunity is there. Now it's about execution. But if it fails, this could set the franchise back again. Another reset, another rebuild, another what if. Great teams respond to pressure, and this is the Browns' moment. Everything is on the line. Reputation, legacy. If they respond, this decision becomes genius. If not, it becomes another mistake. The season builds to one defining moment, a must-win game. Everything at stake, every decision leading here. And this time, no excuses. This isn't just a story about one move, it's about a franchise trying to change its destiny. Jimmy Haslam made his decision. Now the Cleveland Browns have to live with it. Will this be the move that finally turns everything around, or just another chapter in a long history of almost? Comment below, was this the right decision or a huge mistake? And if you want more deep NFL breakdowns like this, hit subscribe.